Okay, Mikko from the Biohacking Center. Time for another video. Glad to have you with us. So, a lot of people have been asking me how to get started with biohacking. So, I thought, why not give a little bit of a philosophy? Where can you actually get started? If you're just starting out, you just learned about the concept, you just heard about biohacking, what the heck is that? So to me, it's anything to do with hacking your biology, meaning your mind or body, basically. So here's an easy tip to get started. And that is to actually start with something you're already doing. For example, many of you might be drinking coffee, some of you might be drinking tea. So how can you start with biohacking with the coffee or tea? We all have to start with somewhere, so why not start there, where it's easiest? So many of you might have heard about this idea of adding some fats into your coffee. If you live here in Finland, I would recommend you check out Tomi Kokko's 5 a.m. coffee that he has created with Puhdistamo. And that's a cool concept, which is basically adding different fats, some other ingredients to kind of boost up the coffee, to get the most benefits out of it. But what if you are drinking tea, for example? Well then, or coffee, either case, I would also just give the idea of making sure that the coffee or tea you're drinking is a high quality. And why that matters is it's not only better for yourself, but it's actually also in many ways better for the world. So and more on that later. But that's an easy step to get started. So here, for example, we have Elisa. Elisa, maybe you can show yourself to the world. We have Elisa now part of the team, very excited. You will be seeing much more videos from Elisa coming as well. Yes. And she also made this tea. So what I like about this tea setup here is that, well, number one is that it's a cool setup. This glass is from Dragon Herbs. It's a cool company from US that I also highly recommend you to check out, especially if you are kind of more into the herbs and teas and tinctures and those type of things. It's a very interesting company. We visited in Santa Monica actually also. The one store that they have there. And what makes it special is that, well, first of all, it has some high quality tea leaves, it has some green tea, and now it's steeping into this candle lights for a longer time, which is kind of cool. It looks cool, of course, but what it has is also some other things in it, like goji berries. It has some sisanda berries that Elisa put in it. So what does those berries do, for example? Well, in China and in the Chinese medicinal system, the traditional one, goji berries and sisanda berries, for example, are highly valued for their potential health benefits, that they believe that it has benefits to help you live a longer, more vital life. And I've also heard a story that in some tribe in, I think it was the mountains of Tibet, it's a tradition to put goji berries under the tea. So also it adds some kind of nice sweetness into the tea, and potentially if it has some health benefits as well, it's some things to start just experimenting with for yourself to see what kind of things actually work for you, because oftentimes we are just kind of used to a certain type of rut. So why not also try something different, start to get more interested about these ideas of adding potentially goji berries, some different berries, trying some different herbs, trying to find out perhaps could there be some other things that could make the tea taste better, potentially have more health benefits, to become more interested in the quality of the ingredients themselves. And there's actually a really cool documentary series, The Tea Baggers. Shout outs to Ossi and Jaakko and some other guys who did this cool series about the origins and the ingredients of tea. And that's just an easy way for anybody to get started, to be more interested in their health, what they put in their body, so that you can hack your body and mind and your biology. So that's it from today's episode. Glad you've been watching, and we'll be having a much more videos coming out soon. So with that said, go upgrade your tea or coffee.